Who do you rely on to be your most objective critic?
Rene, I rely on to be my most objective critic. He lays it on me too.
Are you able to be objective? Is it something that you're cognizant of, that you have to remind yourself to be objective?
I think I'm able to, yes. I think it's very important to be. But like I said, Rene is always there.
Yeah. How much work is it for you, and how much play is it for you? The process, getting ready for a tour, in support of an album, going out to meet your fans. You want to be the best you can be, so it's got to be a lot of work. But if you don't love it, you can't be good at it.
That's true, but it seems with each tour that comes about, it seems that it gets harder and harder, more difficult to put together. I love it. I really do. Like I was saying, even if I was given a month more, I would still be stressing about something. But it's really coming together, and I'm really pleased with the way it's looking so far. And we'll definitely be ready. I'm really happy.
Do you put a lot of pressure on yourself?
Mm-hmm. A lot.
Why?
I'm really hard to please when it comes to myself. So it's always something that I could have done better or differently, another way that I could have done it that maybe could have been more effective. It's just the way I've always been. Maybe that's something I learned from my family, growing up in this business, and always having to watch. I remember times when I used to be under the bed and I'm watching myself on Merv Griffin's show. But I had to watch myself, and I would take the the bed skirt, and I'd put it over my eyes, but then I'd peek and put it back over my eyes because I was just dreading watching myself. But it was all to learn and to better my performance, and that's what I was taught at a very early age.
On the road, I've met artists along the way who have their quirks, their superstitions, the things they do before they go on, the things they do when they come off, the things they bring with them in their road case, their personal case. What do you bring with you? Do you have any things that you bring along that you've consistently carried with you, good luck charms, or what are some of your...
I actually don't have any little quirks like that, or little superstitions or good luck charms or anything like that. I bring Puffy when we come to the States. That's the only thing I really bring, and I'm hoping she'll be able to come this time because she's getting pretty old.
In today's world of global communications, which you also write about on this record, we hear signs of internet comings and goings. Any coordination with that, or any ideas to play that out a little bit more on your tour in the way of either through live performance or a running diary or an ongoing website and updating your fans as you go along the road?
Oh, definitely we will. But I was just thinking in my head and kind of making a joke about it. Rene's our little connection between the internet and myself, because he's always on there with the kids, talking to them every day. But we'll definitely do some really fun, neat things with the tour and keeping them updated, and whether it's photographs, giving them from the show, and little samples of things to come when we do come to their city. Little pieces to expect, things to expect from the show.
Maybe like set lists and rundowns and things like that.
Not really set lists. I mean, we might give a couple of songs that we are doing, but because it's subject to change with the set list from one night to the next. But little things, whether it's photographs and things like that.
Is it possible to keep your show loose in today's world of computerization and set designs and scene designs and lighting cues? Is it possible to keep it loose and leave room for that improvisational moment?
Yes, it is, but there are certain parts in the show where it will be kept that way. I mean, it is kind of difficult, like you said, with all the set design and the lighting cues and everything being programmed to computers and things like that. But there are certain parts that you can plan within a show that you say, okay, this part I totally want to keep loose. And in planning that, you can have that.
Keeping in touch with the kids is important.
It is very important to keep in touch with the kids. They mean a lot to me, and they are the reason why I am where I am today. And I'm very thankful to them. for that. And God.
What is it about your music that runs the gamut of generations, from the kids to middle young adults on up?
I think I really do feel that they relate to me. There's still that kid in me, and I think it does come across regardless of how adult the album is. You will always find something there that is still, I guess, childlike in a sense with some of the things that I do, and I think that's what they can hear, pick up on, and hold on to and enjoy from the music that I do. I believe that's what it is.
How do you keep yourself occupied on tour? There's a lot of downtime, or maybe there's not a lot of
There's
downtime.
not a lot of downtime.
But what do you do in between to sort of break it up, I guess?
Sleep. To break it up, we'll do things together. We'll, the dancers and myself will, whether it's go out to a club or all get together and play games, or we'll even rent out a bowling alley and have it to ourselves and just have a party with the crew, the band, the dancers, myself, and just bowl all night. So we'll do fun things like that and plan a lot of our days off to make it worthwhile, or go sightseeing, to enjoy the city, and to really have some time off, obviously getting enough sleep and starting your day when you finally wake up. But after getting enough rest, I should say. But we like to plan things like that. Or sometimes we'll run into a mall as quietly as we possibly can and look around and then run out. And it's fun, though. It's fun.
How many dancers will you be taking with you this time?
8. I had 8 last time, I think, yes. 8 this time.
And I want to know some of the songs I can hear.
Control, Pleasure Principle, Lately Nasty, Velvet Rope, You, If, Together Again, Got Till It's Gone, That's the Way Love Goes, Escapade, Miss You Much, Runaway, Again, I Get Lonely. I can't think, I'm sorry.
Where do I buy a ticket? Will we be hearing about additional dates as we go along? Probably not everything's etched in stone quite yet, but
yeah,
decide.
There's a possibility as we go along. There may be additional dates, but you'll hear about it if there are.
Do you think that each time out you'll be met with the same reception, or do you expect it to be different each time? What do you look for when you go out on the road? What is it that you want to get out of this as an artist?
Aside from having another experience under my belt, for it to be enjoying for myself, I'm sure it will. It always has been. But the part that I'm really looking forward to, that I really enjoy, is meeting the kids. I meet kids sometimes before the show, sometimes after the show. And that's the part that I really enjoy as well. Listening to what they have to say, what parts of the show they like, what they, what their dislike may be, or something that they thought, wished I would have done. Just sitting and talking with them about anything, about things going on in their lives and their experiences, and how they may want to be in this business or go to college, whatever it may be. It's just, that's fun for me too. Very, very enjoyable for myself.
You worked with Teddy Riley on the
remix,
yeah, and Blackstreet.
Yes.
I Get Lonely. That must have been pretty cool.
It was fun. Teddy and I, we ran into each other in Europe, and we started talking about doing something together, and we were on the phone. He had already come home, and I was still in Europe, and we were back and forth all day long. It seems like for a week talking on the phone about just different things and different ideas for the remix. But it came out very well. I really like it. The public seems to really be enjoying it.
Tell me about the video.
The video, Paul Hunter directed. He's very young, and he's such a nice guy. He's such a sweet guy. He's done tons of videos, like so many videos that are on MTV, BET today. Paul has done, and I really enjoy working with him. He's a really great guy, really nice guy.
Do you anticipate success when a new single is released? Are you looking forward to how this one will be received?
Yeah, I do, because like I said before, you really never know, and I've been very fortunate so far, and releasing singles that have the public has really embraced, really.
How do you know when it's the right one to release? I mean, on this record, I wouldn't know where to start. I knew Together Again, that was my bet.
Some of them do just pop out at you, like Together Again or I Get Lonely, and then from there you gotta, it's just a feeling. And obviously the record company, they'll throw out ideas, and you go with what you feel in your heart would be best, really.
Are you artistically independent or artistically swayed in terms of opinions and input? Or influenced even by others?
I think I'm independent, but I think it's very important to hear what others have to say and listen, and then, make your own decision from there. But I don't shut anyone out. I love to listen to what others have to say and their opinions. I think that's very important. And then you have the final say-so, so you make the decision from there. That way you can't blame anybody else if something goes wrong. It's solely riding on you.
What pushes your buttons? What don't you like?
I don't like arrogance. I don't like massive egos. I don't like pushy people.
Where do you see yourself going? Do you ever think about that, or do you live in the moment?
Years to come? How do I see myself? Still making music. Acting a lot more. Those are the things that I really want to get into. Helping others with their music. Whether it's through writing, producing, things of that nature. I've always dreamt of having a label. It's very time-consuming, though, and trying to do those things on top of it. So, and I'm the kind of person I like to concentrate on one thing at a time. So that's going to be pretty tough. So, and who knows? Maybe I will someday.
Who do you admire that I might know? Not personally, but know of.
What do you mean?
Like Colin Powell or...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
When you said that you might know, it kind of threw me
No,
off.
I just mean somebody that we might know. Somebody you might like to do a duet with someday. Like Ray Charles. I don't know.
Oh, I think Ray Charles is wonderful. I definitely admire Colin Powell, especially... I was telling him that about 3 years ago, I happened to see him at an award show. He was sitting behind me, and I so badly wanted to turn around and introduce myself because I wanted to meet him. I've always wanted to meet him, and I finally got up enough nerve just to turn around and wave and say hello to he and his wife. And I turned back around. I felt so silly, but I'm really excited about doing this together, this project, and I definitely do admire him and what he's experienced in his life and how he's overcome so many obstacles and gotten to where he is today, and how he's helping others, and especially the kids that are coming up to reach their goals and make their dreams come true.
What do you look for in a friend?
It has to be what's in the heart, really. That's what I always look at. I've told you this before, too. What's in the heart. Honesty, the loyalty. Someone who isn't an ass kisser. That I don't like. That's another thing I don't like. But who is okay with telling me that they don't agree with me. And that if they feel that I did something wrong, someone who is able to confront me, as opposed to letting me get away with it. Why? Because, oh, you're a singer, and so many people in the world know who you are, and that's what I don't like. But someone who will be honest with me, like Roger.
What hurts you? What hurts you? What makes you sad?
To see a child in need, in pain, makes me very sad. Whether it's just wanting someone out of loneliness, being scared. Those are the things that really get to me when it has to do with children, more so than anything.
How important is family to you?
Very important. Very important. That comes first. Family. Well, I come before family, and family comes after that. And I know that sounds selfish, but that's what I've recently learned, that how can I possibly help someone else unless I've helped myself first? Until I have myself together, only then can I go on to help others. And family is incredibly important to me. Regardless of what may go on, what may happen, I feel family is always supposed to be there for you. And you're always supposed to be there for your brothers and sisters, your parents. And you're never to break that. That's blood.
Do you enjoy what you do all the time? Or are there sometimes that you don't enjoy it?
When I'm dreaming of a nice juicy bed I do. I enjoy what I do all the time. I really do. I mean, obviously there are times when I just want to sit back and relax and I can't. But that's part of what comes with the work that I do. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But I do enjoy it, or else I wouldn't be doing it still. I'd be out.
What song or songs from Velvet Rope have taken on new meaning, or sound better, or mean more now, a bit later than they did before? Is there anything like that?
Yeah. What About would definitely be one. It being so close to my heart, and then sitting back and listening to it and thinking of the people that have already come to me and said how this song in particular has really helped them a great deal and how they could relate to it. Women. I've gotten that from a lot of women. Together Again, the same thing, because of the message in the song. And there was a girl that I worked with, and I didn't know her father had passed away a few years back, and she said to me, you know, I never thought that she never fathomed the idea that she may see her father again until this song came out. And she said, now I feel there's you know, I'll finally get the chance to know him and to see what kind of person he truly is, because he passed away when she was a kid, so she really never got the chance to really know her father. So she got this energy within her because of the song, and that's what I try to do with my music. You know, I write about what's in my life and what moves me, in hopes that it will move someone else in a positive way.